Before that, I just want to address one set of earnings, and Muthoot Finance came out with its numbers. Got on board with us George Alexander Muthoot, MD at Muthoot Finance, joining in. Mr. Alexander, hi, good afternoon. Firstly, before the earnings, you pardon my curiosity, I want to talk a little bit more about the impact of demonetization on gold finance demand for you. What is it that you're witnessing the last 2 days?
Last 2 days, actually, after the monetization, very little people have cash to come and pay the gold and take their gold. But we have been encouraging online payment of interest and online payment of principal, etc. So that is now going more traction and more people are using that. But finally, we feel that after 2 weeks, this will subside. People will start getting the legal currency in their hands in sufficient number, and then business should be usual as before. But the overall impact on this will be more and more percentage of people will start using the online systems for their interest payment, gold loan redemption, and also taking money on gold loans.
Fair point. But do you see any uptick in gold prices because of this near-term transition or not?
Well, I don't see. The gold price has been maybe fairly stable for the last 6 months. I don't see anything now as far as gold price is concerned.
Right. Hi, Mr. Alexander. This is Nayantara in New Delhi. Just taking this conversation a little forward, with all experts now coming in and talking about how property prices are likely to fall. You're saying you're not seeing much of a change in gold prices, but going forward, can you give us any guidance how companies like yours realigning with this crackdown on black money and the impact it might have on demand?
The impact on demand, I don't see any impact on gold loan demand, because as long as economic activity is there, loans will be required, and loans required, Muthoot Finance plays an important part in giving money against gold collateral, and that should be continuing in the days to come. So on that aspect, I don't think we don't see anything. We don't see anything. So I'm sure that this will not be impacting our business at all, and probably going forward, it is only good for the economy. So we have seen a good growth in the last 2 quarters. Last half year, our growth, our projection was 12%. So I think this year our growth projection should be in the range of 18 to 20%. That's the guidance we would like to give for the full year as far as the company is concerned, because we have grown by about 1,596 crores during this quarter, which is a 6% quarter on quarter. And I'm sure by the end of the year, we should reach about 18 to 20% growth. Whereas earlier, we were guiding for 12 to 15%. I'm sure this year we see better uptick in the market on gold loan advances, and we should see about 18 to 20% in the by the end of the year.
Okay, so you're upping your guidance figure to now about 18% for the full year. You talked a little bit about this quarterly performance. We have seen, growth in the NIIs. Which areas have been seen the maximum growth, and what is the share of the non-gold business to the total business in the quarter that's gone by?
So, as far as we are concerned, the profits or the better profits results have been mainly because of the better interest realization or interest collections on the gold loan accounts. The second part of your question about the other businesses, it is today not very big, whether it is the housing finance company or the MFI where we have a 60% stake, or the Sri Lanka business where we have a 60% stake. They are not very substantial. Probably all should be together will be less than 3 to 4% only of the total business. Total business today itself continues to be the gold loan business. Going forward, it should the other business should increase from the present 3 to 4% to maybe 10 to 15% in the next 4-5 years. That's what we see. That's what we would like to show in our balance sheets also in coming days.
Okay, Mr. Alexander, good luck with that, and good speaking with you today on ET Now.
Thank you.
That's Muthoot Finance, still down by about almost 5%. Shreya Shipping is the other one which just came out with its earnings, so let's just focus on that. They've seen a sales uptick of about almost 28%, though the EBITDA margins have taken a bit of a hit, and quite a bit of hit, in fact. Almost a 49% downtick is what they've seen, and the PAT as well has taken a big knock this time. So let's try and understand what